This is the current state of my skin. It's like they sit down and think, how can we destroy Kay's life? And that's what they come up with. They just break me out. Oh, this part is just horrendous, man. Like,
what a wonderful.
Sorry guys, my frontal isn't laid and my hair ain't styled for shit. So the frontal police, if this is really gonna offend you, charge me, arrest me, because hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kemas Daniel. In today's video I'm going to be doing well, not really a review. Like, I'm pissed and I'm ranting. I'm going to be ranting about this particular product and what happened to my skin, or what it did to my skin. So you can see the state of my skin right now. Funny, because the first ever video I posted on YouTube, I had a lot of comments, a lot of people messaging me saying, oh, your skin is popping, oh, you look good, your skin is glowing, oh, it must be that British weather. Honey, it is anything but the British weather, because the British weather has been in fact, the main reason why my skin is acting a damn fool. Every time I'm in this country, my skin starts playing games with me. Like, sis is always trying me. No matter what I do, it's like it's not working, she's not having it. And that is what pushed me to go and try something on my face. Just look at my face, my pride and joy. Anyway guys, let me tell you what happened. So usually I'm one of those people who is always doing something or the other on her face, not like cosmetic or anything, because obviously natural, but in the sense of like getting facials every so often, just to make sure that my skin is okay, and doing what I need to do, because I don't like wearing makeup. I'm makeup free 90% of the time, and you know, it's like, for you to be makeup free, it's like it's good for your skin to have skin confidence. Let your skin be popping, and for that to happen, you need to be on top of your skincare routine. Like, have your nighttime routine, like you moisturize your face, you cleanse, you apply your serums, you apply everything that you need to do, your facial oil, moisturizing, all of that good stuff. You do that to your face if you want your skin to be glowing. And especially as I was living in Lagos, it's like, and the sun was like raging, yo, it's hot. But you have to make sure that you do not step out of your house without sunscreen. In fact, you don't open your window without sunscreen. If you're one of those people who had light flooding into your windows in the morning, like me, it's like I was inside the sun, or the International Space Center. The way the sun just be pouring into the room first thing in the morning, I'm like, do you want to fight? Because we can go. We can go. Nah. So I'm one of those people who always try to make sure that I do what is best for my skin, keep my skin moisturized, and knowing that I have extremely sensitive skin and super oily skin, I was always limited in the things that I could do. So I always resorted to at-home facials, or going to a particular place that I know that they got me and they got my skin. So that's what I always did. So what I did now when I came to this country was absolutely not different from what I've been doing in the past. So when my skin is breaking out, usually like when I'm getting like hormonal acne, or I'm super stressed out, then I know, okay, my skin, she needs some TLC. So I go ahead and I do myself a facial where I steam my face at home for like 5 to 7 minutes, steam my face, cleanse my skin, go in and do an extraction with my extractor tool. I use that and I get all the oils and all the blackheads and whiteheads out of my skin, and I go ahead and I scrub with my sugar scrub that I make at home with tea tree oil and rosemary oil. Like, I do these things at home because I know how my skin reacts, so I just don't go crazy with like things bought in the store, because my skin just doesn't respond. Or if she responds, it's like, it's either it stings my skin or it stings my face and it burns, or my skin is so tight afterwards, or it makes me break out, or it gives me rashes, or my face is red and swollen. The sensitive skin problems, I'm over it. But because I know the kind of skin that I have, I tend to just do my at-home facials and everybody's good. I know exactly what I'm putting in my product, what I'm putting on my face, on my skin, and my skin she's okay. So what I did was absolutely no different to what I've been doing in the past 2-3 years in terms of my facial. I do change it up a little bit, but it's essentially the same product, but maybe a different brand of the same product. I always look at the ingredient list of whatever I'm putting on my face. If the list is too long, I just know that my skin is going to react, so I just don't even bother. No matter how good it is, or no matter how much they rave about it, I just know it's not going to work for me, because the ingredient list is too long. It's too long. Before you want to put salt, pepper, Maggi, everything on my face, and my face will just be burnt, and before you know, I'll have sunburn here or like all sorts of things. So I don't even play like that. Anyway, back to today's gist. That's how my skin was not happy, and I had acne and a lot of blackheads and whiteheads since I moved to the UK. That was about a month ago. My skin just doesn't like the weather here. I don't know why, because naturally you would think that when you're in a country where things work, where you're like chilling, soft life, enjoyment, no stress, everything works, that your skin will flourish. Not my own. See, it wants suffering, hardship, pain, no light. That is where my skin will be popping. I don't understand. But anyway, in Lagos, my skin thrives when it's like sweaty and hot and humid. It tends to do well. So it's like I don't really need to do much to make sure for my skin to be okay. But here, it's like every other day I'm doing something and it's still not working. So my sisters and my brothers, that's what now drove me when I was doing my facial a couple of weeks ago, just over a week. I was doing my facial and I did my facial, stained my face, went in and did my extraction, and I don't know, the demon, hey God, I know the devil that whispered to me and said, oh, try this thing. So many people have been talking about it, that it's going to be so good for your skin, like you should definitely try it. That I've been working for other people, it will definitely work for you. And me with my mumu, I went to go and carry it. God, so I picked it up and I put it on my face after doing an extraction. If you've ever done an extraction, you know that your skin is sore, it's bruised, it's swollen, it's at the most sensitive. So anything you do after that, it needs to be mild, it needs to be calming. No, I chose violence. Oh, a lot of you must have heard or seen this bad boy right here. Yeah, the ordinary peeling solution. Let me read it in case you can see. AHA 30%, BHA 2% peeling solution from the ordinary. All right, AHA stands for alpha hydroxy acid and BHA stands for beta hydroxy acid. You can find AHA, some AHAs are like glycolic acid, lactic acid, and glycolic acid you can naturally find that in things like sugar, because sugar is what, glucose. So I think somehow glycolic acid is in glucose. Almost, see, I'm not a chemist, I'm just telling you. Glycolic acid, you can find it in sugar, and that's why a lot of people tend to do sugar scrubs, because it exfoliates your skin. The glycolic acid in the sugar is what is the active ingredient that actually exfoliates your skin. Phew, that was a mouthful. And lactic acid too. That's why these Egyptian queens and whatnot be taking milk baths and stuff, because the lactic acid in milk exfoliates your skin and it makes your skin glow. It shall remove the yama from your skin. See, again, I said I'm not a chemist, but I know generally that some of these organic things you find in your house contain some AHAs that people use in their skincare regimen. Okay, so and BHAs, I don't know, I beg, Google it please, or I'll write it down for you. But I shall know that BHAs are more, they are stronger in the sense that they can penetrate into your pores. Glycolic acids, AHAs, don't do that. They just exfoliate on the surface level of your skin. BHAs, however, have the ability to penetrate into the pores and to clean from the inside. So they are able to exfoliate from the inside out, while glycolic acids only exfoliate from the surface level of the skin. All right, got it. So this thing says it contains 30% AHA and 2% BHA. I don't know why I didn't look. I don't know why I didn't do my research. I don't know why I got carried away with TikTok trends and people giving reviews about this stuff, when clearly I know the kind of skin that I have, and I know that sis is not having it. Sorry that I keep looking there. Like, I'm just lost in thoughts, and I just feel like a fool, like a damn fool for doing this. Anyway, so after I did my extraction, I went ahead and put this on my face. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm legit trying to think of what was happening at the time where I put this thing on my face. I don't know, but I put it on my face, and usually it said here it's a 10-minute exfoliating facial, pH minus 3.6, and you're not supposed to leave it on your skin for longer than 10 minutes. I couldn't even leave the thing on my face for like 5 seconds, but that could be because I had just finished an extraction, and at that point you could consider my skin broken, because this thing say do not use on broken skin. So at that point, my skin, I would say, yeah, it's broken, because there are open pores that I have just extracted sebum from. So, but I didn't think it was a big deal. Okay, I'll use it. So I put it on my face. I couldn't even leave it on for up to like 20 seconds. My skin was already on fire, and I'm like, what? But I'm quite used to that, because I put some kind of, I use like tea tree oil on my face or something, like one of these strong essential oils, and I'm used to the stinging sensation sometimes. But this was just bizarre. It was like somebody just poured hot oil on my face. It's like I was splashed with hot oil. It was just a lot. So I immediately had to go rinse it out, thinking, okay, let me get this off my skin before any damage is done. Little did I know. Oh my God! Oh, had I known. God. Anyway, I rinsed it off my face, and I continued with the rest of my facial. I put my mask on my face, did my scrub, did everything, put my moisturizer, put my serum, put my sunscreen, and my face was kind of swollen, to be honest. It was just looking like it had been through a lot. Like, it was yeah. So when I was done with that, I figured, okay, usually when I do an extraction on my face, over the next 1 or 2 days, the redness will begin to subside, will come down, the swollenness will come down. Swollenness? Yeah, that's the correct word. The swollenness. It sounds wrong. It will shall come down. My face won't be swollen anymore. And the little scabs that would have been formed from the point where I extracted my face, they will kind of like be flaky, and I can peel it off, and literally underneath there's no scarring, there's nothing. And because I do that regularly all these years when I do my facial, that's what I do, and that happened. So I already knew what to expect. But at this point, after 2 days, 3 days, nothing was scabby, nothing was peeling or flaking off. My skin was just, the scars were like, we are here to stay and there's nothing you can do about it. I was like, excuse me? So I went in and I used my regular exfoliation, like my sugar scrub, and I tried to gently exfoliate my skin, thinking, okay, maybe it just needs a little bit more ginger, more stimulation for it to come out. Nothing came out. And I was thinking, why is this happening? What did I do different? Why is my skin acting up? Then it hit me. It just hit me down. It is the peeling solution that you put on your face that has given you all of this scarring. That 10 seconds that you put it on has literally scarred you for life. Okay, God forbid, because this thing has to go. This is not cool. This is now the result of my experimentation. Okay, look at the difference. I had this spot on my face a couple of days ago. Look at the difference in the type of scar that it has. This literally just peeled off this morning. In a couple of days, this is literally going to be non-existent. It's going to fade out. It's going to fade out. But this has been here for over a week. Look at this. They're not fading. Nothing is happening. Look at this. They're a bit too dark. Darker than the usual. And I don't even know. Like, it's just stressing me out. So a lot of people will tell you, oh, this thing is really good. But I'll tell you, if you're a person of color, do not use the AHA. Don't use any AHA that is over 30%, because it's really not good for our skin. It's too high. It could be great for people that produce little or no melanin. Use one that has, I think there's one that has maybe, I don't know if it's 10 or 5% AHA or something. Don't use anything. If you say it's 30 and you're thinking, 30%, that means it will work, I'm definitely going to use it. Don't play yourself. Use me as an example. Do not use anything that is over 30% or that's over 20%. Even keep it limited to 10% or less if you're a person of color. Okay, because this is how my skin used to be. Now it's like a little bit red from, I think it's still a reaction from when I put that thing on my face. Because my face was literally red and swollen. In fact, I remembered my face got dark. Yes, it got dark too, like a lot, really, really dark. I don't know why, but I think that thing I put on my face, my skin just immediately produced so much melanin, because I think it was like a response to science student. I beg you, wish you help me. When you have like inflammation or something and your skin produces melanocytes to try and like fight again. I beg, nobody should stress me. My face now got dark. My face got a lot darker. So I used my skin, my neck and my face used to be the same color, because yeah, but now clearly you can see that my neck is darker than my face. Sorry, my neck is lighter than my face. I like the ordinary glycolic acid toner. Contains 7%, and that's just that works fine. I used that in Lagos. That was my toner, one of my go-to toners, and I used that and my skin liked it. It was okay because it just had the right amount of AHA and it wasn't doing the most. But you see, the 30%, don't do it. Anyway, that happened, and now I've been trying to get rid of all the resulting scars and blemishes and acne. And also you can see, sorry, my frontal isn't laid down. I'm trying to get rid of all this texture on my skin. I don't know if you can see, this is from all the whiteheads that are gathering under my skin. I don't know what they're gathering for, but we are going to disperse them. The Bible says they shall gather, but they shall be dispersed. I shall disperse them. Anyway, so that's where this cleanser comes in. Again, I've seen a lot of people review this stuff and saying that, oh, the SA, the CeraVe salicylic acid smoothing cleanser for dry, rough, bumpy skin is really good if you have textured skin, like I said, for rough bumpy skin. When I say rough bumpy skin, it just sounds like somebody has boil on their face, but that's not what it means. But kind of applies too, because that can be considered rough and bumpy skin. But for those of us who have texture on our skin, like I want to achieve that like porcelain goddess look, you know, like the where your face is like plates, it's just clean, nothing, no spots, no blemish, just the grace of God and sunlight. That is what I want to achieve. So a lot of people have been talking about this, and I purchased it to see how it goes for my skin. So honestly, I have used this. It came in on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. It came in on Sunday, and I used it for the first time yesterday to wash my face. And I washed my face. I like the texture because after washing, my skin wasn't dry like how most cleansers leave my skin. It's like tight to, it's like my face is pulled taut, or I can't really smile. So it didn't give me that. It didn't sting, it didn't burn, but it did sting my eyes. It has no smell, like it just smells like clinic. It just smells like something sterile, something, no smell. So that's what I've been using. Before that, I was using the Inculist salicylic acid cleanser. So you're wondering why so much salicylic acid. So salicylic acid, by the way, is a BHA, so beta hydroxy acid, one of the acids that I said can penetrate your pores and clean from the inside out. So it seems this is what can help me with this my oily skin problem, because I have oily skin and I have overactive sebaceous glands, and they just literally be pumping out oil on my face and clogging my pores, and I'm not with it, sis. Like I'm not with it. So I need to do something to control that situation. So I tend to use salicylic acid cleansers to cleanse my skin. I don't like using moisturizers that contain salicylic acid because I don't want these things to stay on my skin, because I find that they are drying. So I only like to use them as a spot treatment. But if I'm going to put it on my skin, best believe it's going to be in the form of a cleanser. I'll wash it and it's off my skin. So yeah, so I'm going to be using this for a month straight with nothing else, like in terms of a cleanser. I'm going to use it and I will tell you guys how it goes. So far I like it. I think with my work, I'm really hopeful for it. A lot of people have talked about it. A lot of people have said really positive things about it, and how it improves their skin and how they have no more texture. And yeah, so I'm going to be using that. And for moisturizer, I got this as well, simply because I figured why not. This wasn't the actual one I wanted. I wanted the one that was for dry, rough and bumpy skin as well, but it just wasn't in the UK and it was sold out wherever I tried to purchase it. So I just figured, you know what, let me just see if this one works. Skin is skin, and the more moisture my skin has, the better. At least maybe that way it won't produce so much oil to try and make up for the lack of moisture on my skin. So I purchased it and I'm going to be using the two of them. So right now my skin is, I cleansed my face with the SA cleanser, and then I went ahead and put my serum, my toner. I toned my face with witch hazel, and then I went ahead and put on my vitamin C serum from CeraVe as well, and put my moisturizer on, and then I put this oil, this facial oil. I really love this facial oil. Like, it's just so amazing. It's certified organic balancing safflower and basil facial oil for oily combination skin, which is what I believe that I have, but more oily. But yeah, anyway, it works, and apparently it's meant to help with your skin producing too much oil, like balancing the oils on your face and maintaining your skin's pH balance, and maybe helping with hyperpigmentation. I threw the pack away, so I don't even remember what was actually written on it, but whatever it is, I'm using it like that because I like it. It's from True Skincare. Like, I just randomly found them, and I think I'm gonna try this out, and if I really like it, I'm probably gonna go buy more products in there. I'm definitely gonna expand. I'm gonna get more stuff from them. It's just really, really cute, and it smells so nice and gentle. It smells nice. Anyway, that's what I am going to be using. So I'm definitely gonna keep you guys posted on how it's going. But for now, this is the current state of my skin. Yeah, ignore my flap lifting. Like, why can't my skin go back to how my neck is looking? Because this is how my skin used to be. Now it's like a little bit red. I'm gonna try to do what I can to make sure that this situation gets resolved. If you guys know of anything that I could use, let me flip this way so you guys can see. If you guys know of anything that I could use to get rid of all of this scarring, please feel free to recommend it in the comment section. If it's worked for you, then hopefully it can work for me, as long as it's mild or it doesn't have anything crazy on the ingredients list. So that's it for now. I'm going to be keeping you guys posted on what has been going on in terms of my skin. If I get any changes, if I get any more breakouts, I will definitely do an updated video, or you guys will even see the improvement in my skin in the next videos that I post after this. I'm definitely going to come back and talk more about it, but yeah. So for now, I have just this one spot here. I have that I can feel them coming. Or then again, this could be because of this frontal I have on, and I need to take it off. But I have some texture on my forehead. You see how these things are not even spots, but somehow they will just all convert into spots and plague my skin. It's like they sit down and think, how can we destroy Kay's life? And that's what they come up with. They just break me out. Oh, this part is just horrendous, man. Like, anyway, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.
What a wonderful world.